think that's one of her. I don't think that's one of her emotions. Insecurity. I believe that's. I believe that was more about control. I believe that was more about being out of control. You know what I mean? Like me saying insecure, me using that term. That's that wasn't an insecure behavior, man. That was like, what the hell are you doing? Like, what was that over there? We don't do that. I thought I established them rules. Insecure, insecurity wouldn't insecurity wouldn't be setting the rules that she laying down. Insecurity don't say, hey, one of the rules is you don't speak when I'm speaking. I believe that, like I said, I believe that the way you can find out what's really going on with that is as if you is if you you know get this prenuptial agreement together. And listen, if you really love me, you gonna sign this bad boy. If you don't, then I know what's going on. You can end up like this if you don't sign it. You can pull a stack five. Yeah, because the reason I feel say that, Tom, is because you know what I mean. Like the opportunity for her insecurities is like not. I mean, she's made it clear that she has something that everybody wants, or every girl wants, is what she said. She got something. She got something that every girl wants. So him going out and doing something. I mean, he ain't even that kind of guy. He ain't even that kind of guy. He goes straight home, and everybody know he goes straight home. You know what I mean? She got all the passwords and all the everything. I think that me saying insecure. Nah, I believe that's a control tactic to find out. To make sure that you ain't doing nothing on. Listen, I may have the password to your phone, but if I got the password to your phone, I got the password to your bank account too. Everything. There ain't nothing hidden. And on every decision you're going to make. Every decision. And she ain't even his wife. And he's sitting down discussing business decisions with a girlfriend. Because at some point you can feel obligated because, like I said, there's some history there. She's older than he is. And he was, I heard, I think it's senior year or something like that. One of them years he was living with her. One of them years he was living with her. So she's obviously she's obviously a little bit older than he is. Yeah, it ain't no doubt about it, bro. It ain't no doubt about it. It ain't no doubt about it. And I ain't gonna kidding you, man. I think she just a little. I think she a little bit faster than he is. I think she a little bit. I think she a little bit faster than he is. You know what I mean? Like she may know a few more things than he does. Just a few, but it's enough. It's enough. It's enough you know, for him to not pick up on it, to pick up on the signs. But the one of the things is you just got to be careful because somebody can make you feel guilty, man, for trying to take care of yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like they, people that have been around forever. Even family. Family can be guilty of that also. Like if you go, oh, you changed. Oh, you act different now. You know what I'm saying? They do things like that. Oh, you're not the same. Like if you're not the same person and doing the same things, then that's like looked at negatively, which is unfair. It really is. It really is unfair. It's unfair treatment, man. But you can feel as though that you're obligated to a person with that tactic. They don't have a problem doing that. Yeah, man. I mean, listen, man. When somebody got their AT, I hear you, man. But listen, when somebody got their when somebody got a grip on you, you know what I mean, and and it's deep, and they got their hooks in you, like it's hard for somebody to get out of that. You know what I'm saying? Like they know all, like I said, she knows his passwords. And I'm pretty sure it ain't just to his phone. It's to his heart too. You know what I mean? Because he's an honest kid. He's an honest kid. And I'm sure he's been over there just doing nothing but telling the truth. He been a model kid his entire his entire college career, man. He ain't the kid out at the bar. He ain't doing none of that. You know? So I mean, he over there giving up all the goods onto he over there giving up all the goods on the things that he already knows she already knows that he's not capable of doing. He won't be doing those kind of things. That's why I said the insecurity thing is like overkill. That's like I don't think that's where she coming from. But it's if he wants to I would just like to see how it would be if he even thought about protecting himself from possible future damages. You know what I mean? Like somebody will say, "Hey, if you really love me, you won't make me sign a prenuptial agreement or something like that." Like, look, I'm pretty sure somebody would say that. And then he may not even want to be friends with somebody that's suggesting that. So if his friends is around, which he's saying he don't got that many friends, well, what's the deal with that, man? Like everybody don't want nothing from you, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's nothing wrong with having friends. Who you talking to when you got problems? It's good to have friends around sometimes, man. I ain't saying all in your house and all that, but I mean, you know what I'm saying? I understand that you like your privacy and all that. But it's important that, that you have somebody that you can call, that you can talk to, at least if something's going wrong, even if it's between you and her. So if you're sitting up there and talking about we talk to each other, we don't, y'all just keeping it internal. You know what I mean? Like, listen, sometimes your boys can give you good advice, man. Yep. You ain't never lied, Tom. Yo, T, you ain't never lied. You ain't never lied. That's the vibe I'm getting too. That's the vibe I'm getting. Like the alienation is taking place something serious. And you got to understand, he about to go to, I mean, this college thing is over. This college thing is over now. So he about to go to to the league, and he about to be on planes. Ain't gonna be no more walking around campus and all that. And then he got a full-fledged partner, right? He got a full-fledged partner. Now, what happens when she turned that? What happens when I know one of them businesses? I know one of them businesses is probably going to turn into something very lucrative. I know one of them businesses is going to turn into something very lucrative. Will she take off and just go with that? Well, like what's the deal? Listen, everything's on the table, man. Everything's on the table when you got a young man that's about to come into the finances that this man's about to come into. Everything. There ain't nothing off the table. Period. If anybody having these conversations up to this man, you doing him a disservice. You're doing him a disservice. If you're just talking about him, about how many touchdowns he scored, this, that, and the other, and ain't giving him no good advice, no financial literacy, none of that, then you just around, man. You just around. There's friends like that everywhere. You know what I mean? People want people around that's gonna tell them something, you know what I mean, that they need to hear, man. If you ain't that guy, what you around for? What you around for if you that guy? Crazy. Absolutely crazy, man. Like I said, y'all gotta, you know what I mean? Anybody in that chat that heard that video, tell me what you think. You know what I mean? Tell me what do you think should happen? What do you think should happen? You think it's a good idea for him to sign a prenuptial agreement? Should a prenuptial agreement, since the wedding's coming up so fast, should he be looking at a prenuptial agreement? That's what I want to know. I want to know if should he be looking at a prenuptial agreement. You know, because I mean, listen, Prime went through it too. Prime went through it too. He wasn't exempt from experiencing that. He wasn't exempt from that. This thing called spousal support and child support and all that. It don't have picks, bro. It don't have picks. It don't have no picks. It don't have no favorites, man. It will come after anybody. Anybody can get it. It is not prejudice. Bro, it is not prejudice. It will come after anybody. Ain't that something? That's a good point, Thomas. That's a good point. But promises are hard to prove. Promises are hard to prove, Thomas. Anybody can tell you anything. That's a he say, she say. It's hard to prove that at 21 years old. He's not obligated to her right now. She's just a girlfriend. And a promise, like I said, that's she would have to do a lot of proving, man. But I get what you're saying. I get what she's saying. Hey Tom, why don't you come up and explain that too? That would be nice. If you can come up and explain that palimony suit and tell us what it is. Let me put a link in the chat. Yeah, you know what, you're right, Thomas. He did. He got a lot on video. But I don't know if any of them are promises though. He says a lot. There's a lot on there, but they don't talk a lot about their business. But I mean, at 21 years old, I don't know what kind of promise you can make, because I mean he hasn't even been guaranteed to go anywhere. Just I mean, everybody projected him to go somewhere, but he wasn't guaranteed to go anywhere. He wasn't guaranteed to go anywhere. Everybody was talking about what he could do. So I don't know what kind of promises he would be making to her. But once again, she's just around, just on a ride. Yes, he is an entity. He absolutely is. He absolutely is. He is an entity already. Definitely LLC. He's an LLC already, his own. But he's starting to form partnerships right now, as she said in the video. We're partners. We're a partnership. Yes, even at 21, I agree. I agree. But like I said, he do have parents somewhere, and she's voiced it that, that they're partnership, that they're partners. So she has said that. And like I said, this is what I'm saying, when she's establishing things right now, which is why he need to protect what's going to happen. Because you can't promise somebody something that you don't, you know what I mean, that you don't even have yourself. I just want to see him protect what's going to happen. 30-year-old Travis. You know what I mean? That's important. Protecting 30-year-old Travis, because if he don't protect 30-year-old Travis, man, this can end up bad. That's what I want to see. I got what I got a link that you can hit, right, and then you can put your avatar up. I don't have a call in though, but you can hold on one second, Tom. Let me put this in here real quick. If you hit this link, right, and just put your avatar up, if that's what you want to do. That's the link right there. If you click that link right there, you'll pop right up in the it'll bring you right up. Yep, the link's in the chat if you want to come up, man. You come up and put your avatar up, and then we could just chop it up. We can chop it up on this topic, man. It's all about saving the babies, man. It's all about saving the babies right now. We don't have enough financial literacy going on, especially with athletes. Especially with athletes, man. These guys come out now. These kids are getting paid in college too. They come out never having a regular 9 to 5 job, and they don't know nothing about paying taxes. You know what I mean? Zero financial literacy. And then before you know it, they sitting next to us. Doing things you wouldn't expect them to be doing. That's how it go. And then don't lose it all. Don't lose it all, man. Because I mean, man, you gotta save something for a rainy day. You gotta save something for a rainy day, man. But if don't nobody tell you, you be out here spending like crazy. You know, you're a kid, right? You trying to make it to the NFL, right? And you got somebody that's already at 21 planning a wedding. How you gonna be dialed in? Like, what kind of timing was that? Like, that timing was awful. Like, nothing about getting you ready for the league. Nothing about getting you ready for the league. It was about planning a wedding. Yeah, hold on 1 second, T. Get you up here at this stage. What's up, brother?
Hey, what's going on, man?
What's up, man? How you doing?
Hey, living it, living it, living it. How about
Oh,
you?
man, man, I can't call it, man. I'm out here, man, and worried about the babies right now, man.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I was saying about the palimony thing. Palimony is the opposite of alimony. You
Right,
do alimony when you've married her and you promised her a certain life or whatnot
right,
and a certain way of life. So that's why you
right,
see a lot of athletes, like even, you know, Dion had to pay certain things towards her after
right.
the divorce. So palimony is you promised the woman that you would marry her and take care of her. So she put her career on hold in order to facilitate your career.
Mm, mm.
So
Wow, really?
so she can take him to court and say, Your Honor, he promised me a certain lifestyle and he didn't follow through with it, which is palimony.
Jeez, we now that makes a lot of sense too.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying now. Yeah, because she's essentially right, just basically following him around in a relationship
Mm-hmm.
and really not even comes to college. I don't even know she's enrolled at the colleges that he's been at, but
Yeah. And
I can see where the promises can come in at.
yeah, and Colorado is a very liberal state, man. So it's not in every state. You can't do palimony in every state, but most of those very liberal states, California, Washington, those areas where they're living in, yeah,
Mhm.
palimony is a
Well,
real thing.
they supposed to be getting married in Chattanooga, Tennessee. So what you know anything about that?
No, I don't know anything about it, but I would tell him this is at this point in time, it it would behoove him to figure out a way to buy her out now because these rules, these when people set rules and put these rules and boundaries on you as a young
Right.
man,
Hmm.
that's nothing but control. That is nothing but somebody trying to control you. Now
Yeah.
if you pay attention to the video,
Right.
she didn't like being controlled, but she liked controlling him.
Oh, without a doubt.
So when he wouldn't talk, she was like, "You need to talk. You speak up. Now it's my turn. Now it's your turn.
Right.
Now it's my turn. Now it's your turn."
Hmm.
That is a bad sign right there
Hmm. Mm.
because I've been raised already. He has a
Right.
mother.
Right.
She's already taught
Right.
him when to talk and when not to.
Yeah.
So if you've been raised, then there's no reason for any man or woman to be telling you when you can and cannot talk. And you could tell he wasn't really feeling it at the beginning. He was just there, as background noise. But then
Yep.
she drew him in in order to validate her point of views, because
Mm-hmm.
she know he's the popular one. He's the one. He's the celebrity. He's the
Mm-hmm.
validation. So she's
Yep.
trying to validate her control by having him co-sign it the whole video, in my opinion.
Well, that's what I noticed too, because she was like throwing the alley oops, and he was grabbing them.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, yeah, baby, we all right, baby, and he was sitting up there saying, yeah, we good, everything good, and
Well,
and I could see him acting in the background, and that's why I
mm-hmm.
said, what I'm saying, like, listen, the actors have changed, but the movie is still the same. And she's saying a lot of things, man, that like for a 21-year-old man, and she's older than he is. But for somebody his age and to be going in the things that she's playing on him right now, I don't even know if he understands he's being wrapped up like a mummy right now.
Well, what she's realized is during that game, she came to awareness that one, it was their last game, right?
Yep. Yep.
Okay. So the era of control on the campus is over with.
Yep. You're talking exactly what I was saying. Yep. Yep.
Now you see the girls when he on the other sideline, the cheerleaders all gushing over him. Now you starting to
Mm-hmm.
realize, okay, I'm about to be in the real world.
Yep.
Now I gotta. How do I maintain the control that I've had the whole time in Boulder?
Mm.
Now when
Mm-hmm.
he's about to go global,
Mm-hmm.
you got the control in Boulder, but you ain't got it in New York. You don't have it in Atlanta. You don't have it in Dallas. You don't have it in Los
Mm-hmm.
Angeles. You don't have it in Las Vegas. You don't have it in Minnesota. You don't have it in Oakland. Whatever, all these teams, they play, and you can't be on the road, because I'm trying to
Right.
tell you, there's no owner in the NFL that's going to allow her to be that distraction. That's what I said in the chat. If I was
Right.
an owner,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have a talk with her too.
Mm. Mm. I agree with you on that.
Yeah, I'm an
And
owner.
because I get the vibe from her that she want to be hanging around the locker rooms.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if
I,
I'm an
I,
owner, I'm talking to her and I'm saying, hey, listen here, Travis, we want you,
mm-hmm.
but it's just like a man that go. It's just like a man that marry a woman with kids.
Right.
You can't just summarily dismiss the kids. So when you marry the woman, you marry the kids. You vow to take care of them. So it's the same thing with her. If you're gonna marry this woman, she's gonna be a part of it. Then she's a part of the franchise too.
Mm-hmm. Mm. And man, it seems like they already started establishing these businesses together. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what they are exactly, but I did hear her on the video say that one of the guys, I guess his name was Jim or something like that. She was saying that he was an employee, and I was sitting there like saying to myself, like, an employee of who? You know what I'm saying? Like, who owns who of who? And it must have been our company. That's the only thing I got from it. So they must have started something together,
They probably
which is
started.
what.
They probably started a lot of businesses together, a lot of little businesses together. Because I mean, he's feeling obligated to make her a part of his company,
Yep.
his
Yep.
brand, his brand.
Yep. Yep.
So we're not talking about a few 100,000. This man is 21, but he's a millionaire.
Millionaire, man. Millionaire. Millionaire. Everything he touched turns to gold.
Yeah, and
Everything he touched.
her embarrassed. I promise you, she needs a PR, a publicist, somebody to get with her, a media savvy person. Hey, I'm pretty sure, that when he goes to a team though, one of the veteran wives that's been around,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I mean? When you think about a veteran wife, you think about somebody like, I'm gonna tell you, like a veteran wife like a LeBron James wife,
Right.
Kirk
Right.
Cousins' wife. You
Mm-hmm.
start thinking about these women that are not in the spotlight, but they're creating, they are backing, very, very, very powerful and talented men.
Right.
I would have put Patrick Mahomes in there, but his wife be doing too much too sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
but I can see, honestly, I can see her being like Patrick Mahomes' wife tenfold.
Jeez, man, that ain't good, man. That ain't good for that kid, man. Because I see the same thing. And for me, I think that he needs to put everything on halt right now. Like, I mean, he needs to put listen, marriage don't even need to be discussed right now. Football should be the first thing that football should be the only thing that he should be talking about. Making it in the NFL and getting yourself established in the NFL, not setting some wedding for May 15th, whenever they got it. Like, I mean, that right there is going to be anything that he's doing right now with her business wise, like you said, he could buy her out right now.
I would.
No doubt about it.
If I was his agent, after I seen the video and how it caught wildfire and everybody was talking about it, and what see, this is the thing. We paid attention to it this time
Yeah.
because it was the last game, but I don't know how many times this woman has actually did that. I'm not trying to talk bad about her. I don't know their
Right.
relationship, and I'm not trying to cast aspersions on it. However,
Right.
that ain't your first time. If you would do that in front of 70,000 people in the stadium, 60, 70, I don't know how much the stadium hold,
Right.
in national TV, and this man has just made the last chapter in his resume to get the Heisman, and now the camera's on you. That you know what? That tells me that ain't the first time. I'm just
No.
saying. I'm just saying you don't do that unless
Right.
you've already done it before.
Right. That's a fact. That's a fact. That mask came down for a second, right? But you can best believe that ain't her first rodeo when it comes to treating him like that.
Yeah.
Now she may have gotten to the point where she said, like I said, they got a little video out now where it was a lip reader reading what she was saying. Now she may have known that this was the last game at that field, and that was the time for her to show her, to show her behind. You know what I mean? And the lip reader said that she said, "Listen, I'm tired of this shit. I'm so over this." She was saying something like, "I'm so over this shit." He was like, "What you mean?
Yeah.
What was you
He
doing
was
over
like,
there?"
"What are you talking about?" He said, I think he said, "What are you talking about? What did I
Yeah.
do? Or
What did
what
I
did I
do?
do?"
Yeah.
But I'm I don't know about you, brother, but I'm curious to know what the hell can he do for 4 quarters being smacked around all and getting hit and running and jumping. What could he have done during that freaking football game to make her say, "I'm tired of this"? What are you tired of?
Bro. You know as well as I do that when a woman got an issue, right? She may be talking about something else and using that as an excuse, but the problem lies somewhere else. It's a
Yeah,
bigger problem somewhere.
but
It's a
even then, she also got to understand every woman is going to be after a man.
without a doubt.
At some point in time, you got to realize that if
Hmm.
you're going to be married, if you're going to be in that, you got to have some level of trust where you're sitting there like, I know every woman going to come at my man.
Hmm.
It is incumbent upon him to put that in check. It's just like
Hmm.
if my wife, first of all, if I don't know if you got a woman, if you got a woman, right? If you think your woman fine, you don't think every other man out there think your woman fine too?
Listen, I wouldn't be with her if they didn't.
Exactly. Ain't nobody gonna be with somebody that ain't nobody else trying to get with.
Exactly.
So the fact of the matter is how you deal with that matters. If every man that walk up to my wife and they trying to talk to her, I go the hell off, and I go off the handle, and I act the dang on fool every time. All I'm doing is pushing her into somebody else's arms anyway.
Yep.
Cause all she gonna do is get tired of me acting a fool, acting out, you know, for no reason. All somebody did was come up and talk to her. It's incumbent upon her to be like, thank you, you know, I appreciate the compliment, whatever, whoop the whoop. But you know, I'm married. I have somebody. I thank you though. He does too, because that means he knows what he got. You know, but she don't understand yet, and which I don't see why, where she's separating friends and she wants this. There's something else there, and I don't know what it is. Where she's like, I gotta separate. We gotta keep our friends separate. We gotta. Oh, you can't be in the room with another woman. Listen, baby girl, let me tell you something. That man is in the NFL. He's gonna be interviewed by reporters that are female. He's gonna be interviewed by all these different people all the time that he's gonna be in a room with. Now, if you already putting it in his head that he can't do it, all you doing is stifling his development.
Yep. Shit, there's gonna be women in the locker room
all the time.
All the time.
Every time. And I'm trying to tell you, I don't know about you, but I look on ESPN. They ain't ugly.
At all. At all, bro. At all. And you talk about them coming up in there. You talking about them coming up in there while he half dressed.
Some of them be booty butt naked sitting there.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. They damn sure do. And that's what I said, man. That's why I said, like, listen, man, if this brother, man, if he want to get out, man, you know what I'm saying, from under this, he can stop a problem, a major problem right now. You know what I'm saying? It ain't as expensive as it can be, or will be, or could be.
Yes.
And if he want to put, if he want to put, like I said earlier, if he want to protect 30-year-old Travis right now, and he and not being sure, then you can stop it right now, because it's early in the game. It's early in the game.
If I was, listen, the first thing, if I was his agent, I would say, hey, bro, do you want me? What do you want to do? You really want to go on with this? Because I'm trying to tell you, you're gonna be in a position where you throw a rock, you can hit a woman that look like her or better.
Yeah. Man, what? Yes. Let's
just be real now. I know it's
just
probably some women. Some women in this chat thinking about it, but let me tell y'all something. When you got that type of money, you can throw a rock and hit a woman that look like her or better, or probably better. That's willing to deal with and put up with more.
Yep.
Because relationships ain't about as much as love as it is what you're willing to put up with.
Yep. I mean, man, you talking about all these cities that he gonna be traveling to?
Shoot,
and he
man. You got to play the New York Giants, man. You got to play, the Jets. So you got to go down to Miami.
And don't even go to Houston.
You ain't got to go to Atlanta. You got to go to Atlanta.
Man, what?
The Mecca?
Man.
Chocolate City, baby.
Yeah.
You got to go down to New Orleans.
DC.
Man. LA, Las Vegas, Sin City.
So he got, see, This is what gets me, man. Yeah, like I don't even think that, like, she don't exemplify any, like, to me, that she's even compatible with him. Like, I don't get that. Like, that just come from experience. You know what I'm saying? Like, we not I'm not in his business, or or whatever he gonna do regardless, right?
Yeah.
But what I can do is I can tell him some things that look like and act like it's a duck, so it's a duck.
Mm.
It looks like something. It looks like something familiar, bro.
But
And then when you compare it against the chart, she was hitting on all cylinders, man.
every one of them.
Every one of them she was hitting on.
Only thing that I missed off the chart is control, but every one of them leads to control.
Yes, it does.
That is the main thing. I I would hope, man, that Dion, you know, one of those, you know, that seen it is gonna say something to him. I don't even
Hmm.
know if he will listen. How much older is she than he is? Do you know?
I believe she's 20. He's either 23 or 24 years old. He's a couple of years older than he is, though.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
She got him.
Now you think about it now. You think about it now. That means that she probably got with this dude while he was coming right out of high school.
Bro, she
Oh,
moved him in. She
oh
moved him
yeah.
in her apartment or something like that while he was in high school.
So you think about that. You in high school. You in high school. Ain't but a few women that maybe look like her running around your high school, depending on where you went and all that. But even then, ain't none of them got a spot for you to lay up in.
Right.
Not only that, she giving it. Let's just be
Yep.
real. I don't
Yep.
wanna I don't wanna get goddamn, R rated
Yeah.
on your
Yeah.
platform,
Yeah. Yeah.
but
Yeah.
let's
Yeah.
just be
Yeah. Yeah.
real.
Yeah.
The
Yeah. We
cookies
know what's
is
going down.
the cookies is being given.
No doubt.
And he the
No
cookie
doubt.
monster in coming out
Yes,
in high
sir.
school.
Mm-hmm.
And all his friends are saying, man, look at that. What you got a dime. He got a dime.
You got a
See,
dime.
see, a dime. They don't understand yet until they get older that a
Right.
dime is more than just looks. You ever see a man? I know you've seen it, and I have too. Women
Mm-hmm.
wonder why a man will have a woman that looked like Holly Berry and cheat on her.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. Yep.
And I can tell them why. I can simply tell y'all why. It's because
Mm-hmm.
that woman that don't look like Holly Berry, that she may be homely, she may be a 6 or 7 or whatever, and y'all look at him like, oh, why would he get with her when he
Mm-hmm.
had a fine? She looked better than him. Blah blah blah. Yeah, but
Uh-huh.
it's how that other woman made him feel.
Real. Yep.
If she make
Yep.
him feel like a man, but she ain't but a 6. But when
She
he
looked
come
like a
in,
10.
exactly when he come in the house, he ain't got nobody all over his head. She fixing meals, she doing whatever. She's
Mm-hmm.
still giving him the physical, because sometimes, man, these pretty women, everybody wondering why that all these men that was with Holly Berry cheated,
Every one.
because she ain't, let's just be real. She ain't giving it up.
Nope.
She
Nope.
she quote unquote too pretty to be doing something like that.
Mm. Yeah, you can't touch her. She might break.
Yeah, I'm I'm I'm,
Can't
I'm
touch her. She
porcelain.
might break.
I'm porcelain. So to me, that woman, the girl, she give out that kind of vibe, like, you supposed to be proud. You supposed to be not proud, but you supposed to be, um,
Trophy me. You're supposed to
yeah,
trophy. You're supposed to trophy
exactly,
me.
Exactly.
Yeah,
But that's
you're
why I
supposed to
said
trust
in the
me,
chat, bruh, I said, hey, he get a woman that's willing to allow him to be him. Don't and nowadays, let's just forget about my day.
right?
I'm in my 40s. But nowadays, I
Mm-hmm.
mean, nowadays, you can get women that want to be with other women with you.
And won't have no problem with it,
No problem. They picking them out for you.
and bringing them home, and bringing them home, and
Mm.
bringing them home, bro. And that's crazy. That's
So
crazy. But the
think about
damn
the
well,
rules. Think about all the rules she put on this man now. We heard them on TikTok. That was a lot of rules. I don't know. It was like 12. I don't know how many. I lost count after a while.
bro,
But it
I
was a
heard.
lot of rules.
Yeah, bro.
Now
It
you
was a
got
whole lot of them.
now you got some baddies that is like, listen, I want to do her too.
Bro, did you hear in it? Listen, this is something that me and you can both relate to and understand, right? Listen, he wasn't even catching on to it because I can understand, you know what I'm saying? You in that big house, you 21 years old, your mom and dad and them ain't around, you done paid your own bills. You feeling like you a real man up in there, right? But bro, let me tell you something. Being as though she's a female and they're already more mature than we are and more advanced, and when we was growing up and kids and all that kind of stuff, I heard her in there and she kept using that word, right? It was like a spell, bro. Baby,
Baby,
baby.
baby, sweetie, sweetie,
Yeah,
baby.
man, what?
Let me tell you. And he was all into that. But
Bro.
see, your baby does, baby dad, baby. Listen, first of all, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something.
What's up?
Listen, hey, I ain't no infant now. I mean, I get it. It's sweet talk or whatever. But
Right.
she has. That is at his age, and probably the women in your chat is probably gonna disagree and say whatever. But I'm trying to
Right.
tell you from a man point of view. At
Hmm.
his age,
Yeah.
she is unconsciously emasculating him.
Man, what? Bro, I see it.
Baby
I
talk.
see it.
Baby, tell
Yeah.
him. Think about how many times she stopped that video when he didn't know the next rule. We didn't pay attention to that.
Bro, preach, bro. Preach.
That
Yo,
video was
listen.
edited. That video was edited, man. She
Yes,
was like, "Baby,
sir.
what's the next rule?" He was like, and
You
it
want me to
stopped.
stop it?
And
Yeah, she's like, you want me to stop it?
and what she did was tell him, "This is the next rule."
She already knew him, bro, to like heart, like by heart. She
Yep.
already knew him because she
Yeah.
wrote him.
Yeah, she wrote them. He didn't write them dang on rules.
Yo, listen, did you catch the one? Did you catch the one where she told him that when he said that one what's she said, baby, what's one of the other rules? Oh, when I get home, right? It's supposed to be a cooked meal for me every time I come home. Oh, that ain't no rule.
That ain't a rule. That's
That ain't
you
no
home.
rule.
You supposed to, this man that came home. Come on now. But let me tell you, I don't, Travis, man, I think you're a great player. If you out
Yes,
when
sir.
you're there and listen,
Yes, sir.
bruh, you ain't gonna have her cooking no meals no more. Cause she ain't gonna have herself cooking no meals no more. She gonna
No.
talk your ass into having a chef.
Yes, bro. Yup. Yup.
So
Yup.
she playing wifey now.
Yup.
See, she understand she can't do girlfriend shit at girlfriend prices. She had
Facts.
to actually do wifey shit
Mm-hmm.
at girlfriend prices.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, she know the end game is, bro. She already know the end game is she ain't probably got to cook another meal ever.
No lie, bro. That's what I was saying. She know. See this the man. Listen, man. Travis, you
Okay,
listen,
though.
man. This two OGs talking. Listen, you right. She already know the end game. He already
Yeah.
know the end game. He don't.
No, he
Listen
don't.
at this, bro. Bro, check this out. This is the wild part that when she said that, this is what took me out. And it was something that I didn't even recognize, right? Like if you've been following Colorado, right? You know the cameras is everywhere, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cameras is everywhere. So when it
Yep.
came now you know when Prime went out there, right? The one thing that he was all about was making sure that cafeteria in there was making soul food. You know they got
Mm-hmm.
one of the best cafeterias in the
Yeah.
country,
Yeah.
right?
They got an executive chef in there
Executive chef in there that's cooking it up like
just for
crazy.
the
They out there
players.
eating
Just for the
good
players. Just for
just for
that.
the players.
He ain't
Don't you
cooking
know?
it for the. He ain't cooking it for the basketball team. He cooking it
Nope,
for the football team
for the
and that
football team.
staff.
Yup. Don't you know in all them videos, right? In all them videos, when they was showing people at the table and this, that, and the other, Travis was the only one that I didn't see. Now, bruh, you ain't gonna get a better meal. You ain't gonna get a better meal at home.
She
You ain't gonna
told
get
his
a
ass.
better.
She told his ass to come bring his ass home and eat this food,
Get you
whatever.
exactly. You
Come on
ex-
home and eat this rice roni. Yeah, what you gonna do? Eat this rice roni. Eat these goddamn bagel pizzas.
hey, no lie, bro. No lie. And get your ass in that hyperbaric chamber. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
yeah, yeah. Man,
Listen,
what?
no lie, bro. The food is right there,
Yeah,
brother. The
steaks,
food
everything,
is steaks,
everything he
everything
need.
you could want.
Yeah,
Mac and cheese, anything you want, everything that he need to become a great football player physically is right there.
but
Is right there.
you know what? And the more I can't listen, we can sit here and expound on what she did, what she didn't do, whatever, whatever. But at some point, Travis has to take responsibility for her actions as well.
No
I
doubt.
don't want to put it on her as much because he 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 got parents, uncles. He got somebody that need. Listen, I ain't seen one video. Where the hell is his family at?
Bro, I'm telling you. I'm telling
Think
you.
about this now. Think about this
Yeah,
now. Think
yeah.
about why is and I pick up on things,
Me too,
but
bro.
but okay, I ain't got no friends, dude. Where you ain't got no friends? Where your cousins?
Yep. Yep.
Where the cousins at? Where the uncles at? Where the
Mm-hmm.
aunties at?
Mm-hmm.
Where the family at? Cause I ain't seen them in Boulder.
At all. At all. I
He
ain't gonna
come
lie.
from. I mean, unless maybe I don't know. Maybe he come from an orphanage or something. But I thought he had a family.
Me too, bro. You ain't seen his brother?
I ain't seen
You ain't
nobody.
man, you gotta see his younger brother. You
I'm
gotta see
just.
his younger brother.
I'm saying though. What I mean by that, I ain't seen him in Boulder.
Right.
On, I ain't seen him on one of them well-off media videos. I ain't seen him on one of them other whatever ones. You know, it's so many of them. You got
Bruh.
Neely the pregame. You
Yep.
got all these prime time. You got all
Yep.
these
All these
videographers.
outlets. Yep.
Exactly. They're all the time filming 24/7. The only
24/7.
person I have not seen is Travis's family. You think about
Yep.
Them Sanders, they all be. You say what they want to say about them. but they all got each other's back. They all gonna look out for each other. Them
And ain't no
sisters,
doubt about
them
it.
brothers, or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But I ain't seen nobody from Travis's side.
Bro, me either. And I heard he bought his mom a house.
Yeah. But so
Now,
you got to ask
check this
yourself.
out.
Go ahead.
Check this out for a second, real fast. Now, his brother is a mean football player, bro. And I'm talking about he down there crushing right now. Same number and everything. They got the same. He wear the same number, 12. And when I tell you he running all over the place, when I tell you this boy, yo, bro, this boy bad. He bad too, man. Yeah, bro. When I tell you, he don't even. They say he a sophomore, right? Because I said, yo, wait a minute. Why ain't Deion recruiting him? You know what I mean? They said, oh, he a freshman. Yeah, he ain't ready to go yet. But he in a state championship just running all over people. Bro, when he catch the ball, when I tell you that the routes that I seen him running, that he's a better pure route running than Travis, bro, I mean it. He looked like he has the body style that will have a more longevity than somebody like Travis.
Wow. I got to check out some of the videos because I asked myself, even last year, I said, where the hell is Travis's family?
Yeah.
I mean, you doing all these videos and stuff. Maybe I'm missing something. Maybe I haven't caught every video. So maybe somebody out there is like, well, they've been in the video or what. But I hadn't seen them. I don't know about you, but I hadn't seen. I watch a lot of these videos and stuff. I haven't seen Travis's family.
I ain't never heard nobody mention
nothing like that. And what she said herself, her friends, his friends, the ones that he do have, say like, sis, who you calling sis? What the hell?
Man, what?
What the hell?
Man, yeah, bro. Yeah.
And see, my sons, when my son's friends come over here, yeah, they'll call me Pops or Unc. You know, I'm not sitting there looking at them like, oh, you know, that's the respect they're giving me, the status they're giving me. If they consider themselves the brother of Travis, then you would naturally be the sister.
She didn't even realize that was a term of endearment.
It is.
And she didn't even recognize it.
Nope. Because she can't see past her own vein, her own vanity.
That's awful.
Yeah.
That's awful.
But he's too young to recognize. She running game on him. Big game.
Bruh.
Big game.
Listen. From OG to OG, man, let me tell you something. You ain't never lied, bro. That's all I've been thinking about, man. It's all I've been saying. And I said, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a damn shame because, you know what I'm saying? When you 21, right? And your only security blanket is somebody that you think really love you. And they got you out there to yourself now. And like, you're about to really be alienated now because, like I said, the college thing really is over for you. Like, you know, you ain't going to class every day. You taking courses online, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I can't see you getting up and put a book backpack and going to class. Like, I don't think that would be you. Now, you're about to really be out there now because, like, it ain't no more Colorado football. You may work out there, and you know, and people may start going their separate ways, and you know, this whole transfer portal thing is crazy. And bro, she can really like have him to himself right now. And like I said, man, look, it ain't no telling what can happen. We may not see that, you know. Listen, you can't carry all those cameras where you're going now because everybody got a camera.
Yeah, facts.
You know, and you ain't the most unpopular, and you're not the most popular player on the team any longer.
Yes, sir. You know, I guess that's what Amelia. What is that? Her name?
Yeah, Amalia
Amaya.
News.
Okay.
Yeah, Amalia.
If she controls that bag, that means his agent and financial manager are not doing their job. There's
Wow.
no
Wait a minute.
way. There's no way that there's just that's too much control, like she said. That's just, you got way too much control. She probably telling him what he can spend, what he can't spend, what he can buy, what he can't buy, those type
Yeah,
of
but
things.
what credentials she got to make her that would make her that?
No,
Man, I
tell you
hope
what credentials she got. She got that thigh out. That's the
Yeah.
that's she got the cookies. She got that whack. You know,
Yeah.
that what she
Yo,
got. She got that thigh
Yeah.
out.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that thing is powerful, ain't it?
Well, it's powerful to him because he ain't had nothing else.
Yep. Can you imagine that? All the things that you're about to come into, and you don't even have yet. Like, I mean, listen, I ain't kidding you. Before I would go in that route, right? First of all, ain't nobody coming before mom. All right. And I don't care what kind of relationship we had. I don't care what kind of problems we had. Like, I've never seen his father. I would love to see who his father is.
And you know, you black, nobody come before mom.